All right, welcome to To Brew, and tonight we're gonna do a Michelada mix. I got Dexter back with me again.
Of course.
All right, and what you want to do is you want to have a clean glass, no etching on the bottom. You have your glasses that have your etching on the bottom that are good for your ales, your lagers, and your pilsners, but not for this. You actually mess up your glass on the bottom. You'll clog it up, and you won't get the same satisfaction from pouring another beer into it. So what I have is Donatello Michelada mix. It's actually pretty good. It's a really spicy mix. I like to put Worcestershire sauce, and I like my micheladas limey, so extra lime in there. Now we're gonna do our michelada actually with Modelo tonight. I was actually told back in Mexico that they would actually prefer a darker beer, so like this Bitch and Camaro Amber Ale. You might want an amber or a bop type of beer to pour into your micheladas. I'm not sure quite what your reference is, but that's kind of a go-to. So if you want a further reference on a michelada that you haven't had before. All right. So
And I haven't had any, so this is gonna be my first experience, really.
first
And
michelada.
hopefully it's good. Hopefully.
All right.
You'll be the first ones to know if it's good or not. You'll still see my face.
It's not gonna be good because I'm not making it.
We'll see.
I'm just bullshitting.
We'll see.
All right. So first of all, I want your Donatello. I want your michelada mix on the bottom. You maybe want
Oh, that sauce, baby.
maybe a quarter of an inch on the bottom. You see how much there is in there? Because if you put too much, this Donatello will creep up on you and it'll be really spicy. So the spicier you don't want it, the spicier. Just pour it a little bit more up to the top.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
All right. Next, you want to put a couple of drops of your Worcestershire sauce. Other people put clam juice, a couple other things. The AM1, just 1, 2, 3. There you go on the bottom of it. 1, 2, 3. There you go. A couple drops, not too much of that. The next, what you want to do, depending on how limey you like your micheladas. I like mine pretty limey. Reference to the Bud Light extra lime. That's kind of how limey I like mine. So I'm gonna pour just as much of the lime of the Donatello that we had poured.
The more lime, the better.
Like I said, I like mine pretty limey. So we're gonna open up our Modelo. Unlike the perfect pour, you do not want to, angle this beer. You actually want to pour it straight down into the middle and mix
Straight
it.
down into the middle. Never a wrong combination here.
There you go. So that one's fizzing up. Now at the end of this,
Is it supposed to do that?
yeah, it's supposed to kind of bubble up a little bit at the end. At the end of this, what you want to do is, if you want to grab your lime salt or lemon salt, you can also pour that in there. But be cautious, it will bubble up again and it might overpour. So, here we go.
Here we go. You ready?
Cheers.
Here we go.
Some good stuff.
Ooh,
What do you think?
definitely saucy. Yeah, that spiciness will come up and yeah, it's decent. It's
It's a great beer.
let
You know,
me get to the end of this and I'll let you know if it's great or not.
And it's also good if you buy yourself a bigger beer. If it's too spicy, drink yourself about a quarter of the way down and pour yourself some more in. Kind of mellow out the beer. That's kind of a little tip. If you made it too strong, you can kind of work it out from there. But thank you for watching. I'm at Instagram and Facebook, Fortress Libations. If you have any questions, message me or anything like that. Thank you. Good night.